Welcome to Let's Talk with Suzanne Rosemarie Rowe-Blidgen. Today, April 2nd, 2020, we're going to talk about talents, gift, whatever you are comfortable with us calling it. And we are going to take a brief look at walking into our purpose. Firstly, let us look at the definition, the meaning of the words talent and gift. Talent, a natural, raw, real, genuine aptitude or skills or ability. What is talent? It's an inner quality that emerges effortlessly, a natural endowment of a person. Or another meaning of talent, a form of weight and unit of currency used especially by the ancient Romans and Greek. But for this purpose, we're going to talk about the natural aptitude. Gift. What is gift? It's a natural ability. It is something bestowed or acquired with any particular efforts by the recipient or without it being earned. Now, let us look at these words as appear in the Bible, and I'm just going to use one example for each. Talent. Let's talk about the parable of talents. Matthew 25th verse 14 to 30. I'm just going to give a summary from my point of view. Feel free to comment. Remember, it is a discussion, and in this forum, let us practice the art of disagreeing agreeable, as taught by the man Dale Carnegie. I'm a proud graduate. Now, Matthew 25th verse 14 to 20. A lord was traveling to a far country, and what he did is he called his servants and gave them his talents. In this case, the talent was a form of weight and unit of currency, which was used especially by the ancient Romans and Greek. The first servant received 5 talents, the second servant 2 talents, and the third received 1 talent. Key point in verse 15 that I want you to pay attention to every man according to his abilities. Now, the first servant did not sit on his talent or ignored his talent. He used his talent and doubled the portion thereof by trading 100% increase. The second servant did not sit on his talent either. He used his talent and doubled the portion thereof by trading 100% increase. The third servant, guess what him do? Absolutely nothing. He hid his talent in the earth. Let's continue. Matthew 25 verse 19. The Lord came back from his journey and reckoned. What that meant? He sought accountability. He wanted to calculate and total his talent with his servants. Now pray this. Matthew 25 verse 20 to 21. The first servant gave his report. I increased the investment, the talent that is, by 100%. What he did, how he did it, he cultivated his gift. The Lord praised him. Plus, he gave him a promotion. He became a ruler over many things and entered into the joy of the Lord. Here came the second servant. He gave similar report. How did he do it? By working according to his ability. He received the same reward, praise, promotion. He became a ruler and he entered into the joy of the Lord. They were both faithful employees, faithful servants. Here came the third servant. He gave his report, but you and I know he did absolutely nothing with his talent. And we're talking about nothing with his gift or nothing with the money, nothing with his capital, nothing at all. He displays qualities such as faith, faint-heartedness, making lots of excuses as to why he didn't do it. He was unfaithful and unfruitful. And now what was his reward for all of the above we just discussed? Loss of opportunity, rebuke from his master. His privileges were withdrawn. Now, can we relate to the parable above? Let us put it in reality. Are we utilizing our talents or are we burying our talents? Take a moment and think on these things. Okay, now let's look at gift. Let's talk about it as it appears in the Bible. I'm going to quote a couple scripture. James 1 verse 17. Every good gift and every perfect gift is from above, and cometh down from the Father of lights, with whom is no variableness, no unpredictability, neither shadow, which means hint of turning. Romans 6 verse 6 to 8. Having then gifts different according to the grace that is given unto us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith. Our ministry, let us wait on our ministering. Or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation. He that giveth, let him do it with simplicity. He that ruleth with diligence, he that showeth mercy with cheerfulness. Now we are speaking about having the gifts different according to the grace that is given unto us. 1 Timothy 4 verse 14. Neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, with the laying of hands of the presbytery, which is a body of Christian elders and ministry, or it can even be an administrative body representing all the local congregations of a district. There are many more scriptures I could quote, but I'm going to quote one more, last but by no means least. Proverbs 18 verse 16. A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men. Let us look at the summary from my point of view again. What does this mean? Remembering your gift. Your gift is your unique talent or your ability. What do you do with your gift? What should you do with your gift? What I normally do with my gift is share it with others and action to be of benefit to others. What is your gift? The thing you do better than most persons, effortlessly. If you, let's look at an example. If you are a great salesman, your gift to your organization is to increase revenue and profitability. And what your gift is to you. If you're a top salesman, what will you get from giving your gift to your organization? You might get the top salesman continuously for the 12 months, or you might get a promotion as a sales manager, a director. Many opportunities. Here your gift has made room for you. Now, can we relate to the above? Are we utilizing our gift, or are we burying our gifts? Take a moment again and think on these things. In our next video, what we're going to talk about is walking into our purpose. Since I asked, and I'm asking you and encouraging you to find out, take some time out and think about these things. What is your talent or talents? What is your gift or gifts? We are going to look at walking into our purpose after we have come to the realization what our gifts or talents are. We are going to utilize these innate gifts and talents to walk into our purpose. So, before I go, let us think on these things until we meet again. I'm going to quote a few quotes. Life is never made unbearable by circumstances, but only by lack of meaning and purpose. By V. Frank. Another quote. You have a masterpiece inside of you. You know, one unlike any that has ever been created or ever will be. If you go to your grave without painting your masterpiece, it will not get painted. No one can paint it, only you. Gordon Mackenzie. The two most important days in life are the day you were born and the day you discover the reason why. Mark Twain. Musicians must make music, artists must paint, poets must write, if they are to ultimately be at peace with themselves. What human beings can be, they must be. Abraham Maslow. It doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache for, and if you dream of meeting your heart's longing. Oria. Where there's no vision, the people perish. One more. Don't aim at success. The more you aim at it and make it a target, the more you are going to miss it. For success, like happiness, cannot be pursued. It must be ensued. And it only does so as the unintended side affects the one's personal dedication to cause greater than oneself, or as the byproduct of one surrendering to a person other than oneself. Happiness must happen, and the same holds for success. You have to let it happen by not caring about it. I want you to listen to what your conscience commands you to do and go on to carry it out to the best of your knowledge. Then you will live to see in that long run. In a long run, I say, success will follow you precisely because you had forgotten to think about it. Viktor Frankl. Think on these things and see you in the next video. Bye.